there, welcome to a new vlog. And this is Monday. I am at work, but before I begin my work, I have a few minutes to catch up on some reading. So let's begin. 25 pages in, and I do have a lot of things I like about this book. But one thing, this book is about a writer, right? And it is okay. And honestly speaking, it's just like good to be reading about a writer, because if you don't know, I have been working on my own book for a while now, and this is the year I'm finally going to get it done and hopefully get myself published. So yeah, it's good to read about an author. So, a lot of you are like, Manpreet, this is an absolutely brilliant book, and I have read about 62 pages, and I can see it's a good book. I think Colleen Hoover has a writing style that I have begun to like, and she just writes good books. That's why they are NY Times bestsellers for so many weeks, right? But I'm thinking, what is it that a lot of you have loved so much about this book? Still waiting for that part. But back at work again, I've been reading in the train, during my commute. This is what I always preach. So I practice what I preach, and now I'm gonna mix myself some coffee and then read some more. You know, it was a work from home day yesterday, and obviously I didn't read a thing from the book. But today, back to office, have some time to read, so let's see. Like an old song, sing along one more time. One thing about this book, I mean, it's supposed to be this creepy thriller, and 70 pages in, where is that creepy thriller part? Just thinking. Guys, I am at Indigo to just pick up another book, so let's go around and see. It's so much harder now to please you. You can look at this section 2 for $20, and the reason why they are like cheaper is because of the paperback, very short book and all that. The same book would be more expensive, but these are like mass market paperbacks, I think. That's why so cheap. I almost thought I would not find the book for the week 4, but I found it over here. This is Lessons in Chemistry. I like the, floppy copy. If any of you like have been watching me for a long time and you could guess what I was gonna say, I love you. I love you. You are like my top tier family member on Indian Booktuber family, okay? And the others who are watching, please don't feel bad. I know you will get there. Subscribe, like and share, you will get there. I'm so happy. I could be raw, I could be tall, I make you feel real uncomfortable. Can give you my finger but not my hand. I won't do your silly little dance. Don't need hugs, done with the joke. I know your next move, I can be calm. Moving fast, catch if you can. And I'm happy you can't stand it. Make me high then low. Told me let's take it slow. This is the face of shame, because I was supposed to buy only this, and then I needed to buy something for my husband, so I got this only for him, not for myself. And then also I need to, like, I'm in the middle of Toronto, going there every single day, and if I'm not exploring that place, right, it would be so bad. So I got this, so that I have to do less work in trying to find out the places to explore, and I can just flip a page and go and explore. $62. This is almost the end of Sunday, and I am still like 125 pages left with the book. I was supposed to like finish it by yesterday. I would say the book is picking up. I think the major reason why I just procrastinated through this book was I was just like, okay, what is happening, but I was expecting much more, because this book was certainly hyped to me. I mean, yes, mind-boggling things may happen as I am reading. Disturbing things are definitely happening. But more. I need more. Riveting, unexpected, impossible to put down. And so many things have been said about this book. But did I feel the same about this book? Let's talk about that. Verity is actually a standalone romantic thriller by this very popular author Colleen Hoover. and she writes a lot of like intimate stuff, adult stuff, and in a very crass manner, which I believe is one of the reasons why her books are selling a lot. And then obviously there's a lot of controversy around her books and all of that. Talking about Verity, it was hyped to me a lot, and I do understand a lot of you who are a part of my booktube family, actually love this book. If I say something you do not like, please forgive me about that. But here's the thing, there are some books that you love, and there are some books that you do not like so much. And this book is the latter one for me. It really made me feel like not reading anymore. Okay, so let's talk about the story of this book. There is this author, Lowen. Nobody knows her. She's struggling financially and all of that stuff. And then there is this author, Verity, who is a very popular best-selling author. And then there is the husband of Verity, Jeremy. Now, Jeremy actually ends up hiring Lowen to finish a series that Verity has been doing, because Verity is now sort of incapacitated. She met with an accident and now she just cannot, finish her book. So Lowen is now, I am not pronouncing the names correctly, I am pretty sure, just forgive me for that as well. So basically, now Lowen is trying to finish Verity's series, and Lowen also is now having a crush on this married man, and she is all about like, but I cannot be with a married man. I have a huge moral compass, but then again, Verity is not who she seems to be. She is creepy, she is this, she is that. Eventually, she ends up finding this sort of autobiography of Verity that just reveals a lot of things, and that is how the book progresses. Talking about the characters of the book, mainly three characters in the book, and I just feel like Lowen is one character that I just did not like. Mainly because like you do have that moral compass, but you also do not have that, and the whole like she trying to explain why she is having this crush, and having all of these emotions for a married man. No matter what reason she found out, it was just okay. I was not comfortable with that. At the same time, I can see why a lot of people were like, oh my god, I just did not see this coming. But I was reading the book, first 40-50 pages, I just knew like, what would be in that autobiography, and it exactly turned out to be that. Okay, and even in the end, did not like the ending either. So personally for me, nothing was there in this book that was just that shocking, that was just that so unexpected. I feel like everything was just so obvious. I mean, like, you knew like what she would say in the autobiography that could be that repelling and all of that stuff. When she just starts the acknowledgement of the autobiography, you are like, okay, yeah, this is what's gonna happen, because how obvious, right? And so basically the plot for me was not that unexpected. Even in the ending, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm sorry, that is how it was. When I talk about the writing style of Colleen Hoover, honestly speaking, there's nothing like unique about it. I think one of the major reasons her books sell is because of the language and the intimate scenes, and that is just like a short recipe of like getting a book sold. Like, that has worked in India, that is working in the NY Times bestseller list, and I think that's just pretty much the whole hype and the whole logic behind these books selling so well. I am sorry, so sorry about saying that, but just my raw emotions, which is what these reading vlogs are for. If I love a book, I will talk about it endlessly and probably irritate you with the ramblings about how much I love a book. But if I do not like it, I would say so as well. I really hope none of you, seriously, fingers crossed, get offended over that. But yeah, this is what I think. I would give this book 3 out of 5 stars. Seriously put me in a reading slump. I'm just like angry at this book for disappointing me on so many occasions, and also that like a lot of you who I love to connect with, love to watch even, have suggested this book to me and I did not like it. So I'm angry at this book, okay? But yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. If you have not read Colleen Hoover, no need to read, okay? I'm telling you, I've read 3 books of Colleen Hoover. You do not need to read her books. Maybe you can read It Ends With Us. And I told you in the previous vlog, It Starts With Us is just like a 2-page book actually, and this one totally can skip it. And yes, this is what I think about this book. This is the end of this reading vlog. And if you want to know which are the books that I have been liking and disliking and the ones that I've read previously, all of those sort of videos that I used to do before on this channel, they still have a space somewhere, and that is on my free newsletter, email newsletter. So just go and check out the link down below in the description and subscribe to my email newsletter so that you get notified about like all those things about the books I like, dislike, my past reading history, and whatever videos I would have made otherwise on the channel, they are now there in the form of the email newsletter. So subscribe right now. And if you're watching me for the first time, and if you just like managed to not get offended over my review of Verity, then just please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video, and comment down below with what you think. I mean, like, I'm totally open to the views. I have shared my views. If you feel differently, just say so. Okay, and let's have that dialogue. Tell me why you loved it. I told you why I did not like it. I found it very, predictable, very crass, and I just don't like the writing style, I think. But if you liked it, why did you like it? Just comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. This is Manpreet signing off. I'll be back with another vlog very soon.